Welcome back to Curious Horse. Today, Sarge, my beautiful Clydesdale, returns to a place he once refused to swim in. But in this world, magical things happen every day. Welcome back to Curious Horse if you're new to this channel, everybody. The pond is looking incredible and it's time for another adventure. We're gonna take the horses swimming. Come on.
Do you want any of your stuff or are you okay?
I got everything.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to bring 3 of them. I don't know if they're all gonna come, but...
Oh, there's Reese, Sarge. Hi.
Let me get Prince first.
Oh, there's both of them are out. Yay.
These are my 2 new peahens that Bree got me for my birthday. I took your name suggestions if you missed the last video. Tundra and Saffron.
They're doing really good.
I just hope they're smart enough to fly if any of the monsters come.
Yeah.
They fly up. They can fly up on the roof, right?
You hold him for 1 second.
Yes. Hi, Reese. Hi, Reese. Hi. Hi, Reese. Hi, Foxy. She swallowed it, but I think it... It's like a diaper. Yeah, it is a diaper.
Right now we're in paddock 3, and that's where we have their horse pond spring, and I also have my round pen back there. And Patriot got stuck in the round pen. She can open the gate, but that's her calling because she wants to join the party. She's gonna catch up with us later, but right now she's in the round pen. I know it looks like my dog Foxy is biting the horses, but she isn't. It's just her natural herding instinct. She's making air snaps near them without actually making contact. She's a Belgian Malinois Sheppard, mixed Dutch Sheppard, and I guess it's part of the breeding. If anyone knows the breed, please comment below. Where Maverick is.
I got it. Whoa!
Whoa. Alrighty, nothing happened, thankfully, but I was scared he was gonna potentially jump back in. He has done that once before. I got lucky, but that was a few years ago.
Whoa, buddy. Good boy. Oh, whoa. Good boy. Ho, ho. He's stepping on it. Oh, there you go. Good boy.
The lead I had on Prince was rubber, and it's designed to break easily for safety, so it wasn't a risk of getting tangled. And then look at Foxy's air snaps here. It looks pretty intense, but she's not biting the horses, I promise. She has a great relationship with all of them. You can see the air snaps. At the end of the video, you're going to see what happened when we had our first big rain downfall this year. The pond filled up and the water looked so clear. I think in general that the pond does look clear, except when the horses like step on the clay bottom and it just like gets it all murky and sandy looking. And also I've noticed that, like, with the exception of Sarge, when the horses can't stand up, they have to tread water and they're swimming on all 4s. But Sarge has a tendency to put all his weight on his hind end and he tries to like stand up, but I'm always scared that he's gonna like flip backwards on me when we swim. But he tries to like stand up with his back feet on the bottom of the pond, and it does stir it up quite significantly.
Oh, K-Jack.
I'm gonna let Reese Pieces, my little pony, off for today. He did really good. What a workout. And I'm gonna continue with Sarge's swim lesson. I want him to learn to swim without standing up on his hind legs.
Ooh. Scared.
If you have any suggestions for teaching Sarge to swim on all fours instead of standing up on his hind legs, please let me know. For now, I'm just proud that he's actually letting me lead him in the water because it's a really big deal for him. He usually doesn't like getting his feet wet. One time he jumped on me. I generally thought my foot was broken. I went to the ER, but luckily it was just a bone bruise. I got super lucky, and I do understand the dangers of bringing horses swimming, but you know, for me, it's always worth the risk. That's just part of having. That's just part of being a horse dad and going on these fun adventures with these beautiful horses. But if you have any suggestions, let me know in the comments below. Thanks. Alrighty, here comes Patriot and Dorkina. She finally got out of the round pen. I wanted her to figure out by herself. She's very smart, and although she's my baby, she does have to figure out all this stuff by herself. But I can't believe she's coming to the pond right now.
To get Patriot.
Patriot is way too big for me to get into the pond, unless she decides that she wants to. At this point, she's approaching 17 hands, and she's absolutely ginormous. I can encourage her to go in like I am with Sarge, but ultimately the decision has to be her own. You may remember in the last video where Patriot completely shocked me when she started to splash in the pond a little bit. Well, since then, she did it again when I was giving Dorkina a swim lesson. It was caught on my security cameras. My entire property has security cameras, so the footage isn't super clear, but you have to see this. You guys have watched Patriot grow up since the first day, so you know just how huge of a behavior change this is. For Patriot to want to go freely into the water, and little by little she's finally learning to trust the water and accept it on her own. I do want her to trust the water because one day Patriot is going to be a mom and have a foal of her own, and I don't want like the foal to potentially be scared of the water because Patriot is, just like how Patriot is kind of scared of the water like Javelin is. So I'm trying to encourage Patriot organically to trust the water and just enjoy it.
Good girl.
And of course, the delicious pond grass is certainly sweetening the deal for Patriot to get acquainted to the water.
That was so much fun, and I think Patriot's gonna go in there one day.
I'm surprised Sarge still wants to hang out with me. Honestly, we've been in the water for quite some time now, and he's following me. He wants to hang out. I thought he was going to go find his buddies, go hang out with Prince, go catch up on some food, but he wants to hang out, and it just goes to show that he did enjoy the process, although it was challenging for him a little bit, especially learning to swim as opposed to just like standing on his back legs. We have been waiting for rain this entire year, and now it's an absolute monsoon. You know how much I've wanted this rain because the pond has been pretty low. The boys are getting a power wash while the girls are hiding in the barn, escaping the elements. But I cannot wait for you to see the pond. You're going to notice just how much deeper it is now, and that we actually have a shallow end. So Prince and the others that don't like to swim, that prefer to splash around, are going to have an opportunity to do that. Have a shallow end. Looks good. And for the rest of the video, you're going to see Foxy completely in her element, exploring the pond, hanging out with the geese. I've always noticed that when she chases the geese, and you're about to see that the larger flock retreats, except for one brave goose, who always stands its ground and flies back up in the sky and comes back down and just kind of like plays around with Foxy.
Come on, Foxy. Come on. Can you get up there? Or is it too steep? Good girl. You got it. Come on. Good girl.
But honestly, Foxy is the guard dog around here. She helps deter the foxes, the raccoons, especially the coyotes, and she actually does a lot of good protecting the flock. But she's just a wild, and she's always on the adventure.
Look how pretty it looks today. Foxy. Whew. Where's your ball? Looks pristine. Foxy.
Look how beautiful this water looks.